What is up, everybody? It's King Kuntha, and today I have another amazing World of Warcraft gold farm for you guys. And today I'm going to teach you the best route that I have found to farm Anchorweed in World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Now, before you go ahead and say, okay Kuntha, you already made a video on this, no, I am teaching you a new route that not a lot of people have really mentioned, and I haven't really seen a lot of people bring this one to light, so I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys. So, first things first, we are located here in Drustbar. Now, we are right just above Aram Strand. Now, most of you know about the farm where you circle around to Aram Strand in a counterclockwise motion like this. This farm is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to put the route on the screen for you right here, just so you guys can see what that looks like for a second. But the idea is we're going to follow the ridge along these mountains right here. And we're basically going to loop down, go down towards Falconhurst a little bit, and then do a circle around the tree, and then back towards Aram Strand. Now, this farm works really well because the node density for this area is absolutely insane. Now, if you go ahead and you look up, you know, any of the node density maps on, just honestly on Google, if you look up Drustbar node density, the highest node density in this area is here and here, but this place is always packed full of mobs and people that are just constantly competing for it. So ideally you guys will have a druid, something with a speed increase, or even the sky golem will help you out as well. And make sure that you guys have a way to go ahead and pick up herbs, mine nodes, stuff like that, like without having to dismount or being able to remount super quickly. So like I said, again, the sky golem or just being a druid is going to make everything easier in general. Now, there are hostile mobs over here, but they don't hit super hard, so they're nothing you really have to worry about. Another little quick tip or trick that I think you guys should actually know of as well is that there is actually a ton of mining nodes in this area. So if you are a dual gather talent, you actually have a good chance to pick up a lot of mining nodes and stuff as well. So keep that in mind. So definitely pick up dual gathering if you can, because it'll really help you almost double your profits in what I've seen. Another tip that you guys need to have down and like know completely 100% you have is you guys need to have Anchorweed set up to level 3 already. What I mean by that is if you have herbalism, the more and more, you know, herbs you mine or nodes you mine, you gain experience with them. And eventually you will go to your profession trainer, whoever that may be, and they will give you rank 3 herbalism or mining or anything along those lines. But you definitely have to make sure you've farmed up enough Anchorweed or mined up enough, you know, whatever it is to go ahead and get rank 3. Because if you don't, you're basically cutting your profit, you know, I would say you're not even just cutting it in half, you're literally cutting it in half like 3 times. So look out for that. Now, like I said, this is probably the best route for Anchorweed, but if you guys know anything about Anchorweed, Anchorweed's respawn rate is completely random, really. The way it spawns in each zone is almost completely random. So ideally what you do is you just look for a zone with insane node density, like this one here. Now there are a few zones in other areas with pretty good node density like that as well. I plan on having a few horde farms come out soon that are in horde areas to make it a little bit easier just for you guys. But as you can see, we loop down through here. Now we're going back following this little path, and of course if you see any nodes while you're following the path, the idea is you go off the path and get those nodes. That node is actually down there in the river, so careful, that one's a little bit tricky. You will actually like just waste a ton of time running all the way down there to try to find it. So ideally you just follow this little area, run off into the woods, pick up any nodes you see, circle around the tree, and then go back. Now there are a lot of mining nodes and other nodes that are not Anchorweed, because Anchorweed is rare. As you know, it's harder to find than most all of the other herbs. So keep that in mind. Now it doesn't guarantee you're going to get a ton, but this actually is like, statistically, this spot is better than some of the other locations that you can go to. The spot in Aram Strand is good if there is not somebody already there running it. But in most cases, I found there's already millions upon millions of people on my server just constantly, you know, picking up the snow flower, whatever it may be. There's just so many people down there, and it's just way more of like a pain in the butt than to even just try to use that farm. So all we do is just run inward, circle around the tree, go back to Aram Strand, and that's it. Doing this way, we actually get pretty good density and everything, as you can see here. Now there are going to be hostile mobs, but that's a given. Not very tough. Shouldn't be too hard for you guys to do. Ton of nodes everywhere, and I'm basically just running this route just to kind of show you guys how many, you know, where the nodes are, how many you're gonna get, how many you can expect, stuff like that. Again, this loop around the tree is normally pretty profitable for most people because it's the forest area, and they actually for some reason crammed a ton of mobs in here, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. But there's also tons of trees, and that's where a ton of the sirens pollen likes to stick and stuff like that as well. So after we go ahead, run through here, we're just gonna run all the way back up to Aram Strand, and that's really all that's it for this location. That's all I really have to tell you guys too for this location. So if you guys watched this far into the video, if you guys could check out the links in the description below. I've basically like got all my computer gear, and also like, you know, whatever, I drink a lot of caffeine or like energy supplements and stuff like that while doing YouTube, so I'll post those down there for you guys too if you guys, you know, would like to try anything out that I do. So yeah, you can check those out in the description below, and thanks for watching. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the video, and we're going to just talk about the channel, where it's at, and what's going on. And yeah, so if you want to stay tuned for that, you can. If you don't, you can just leave. And yeah, so I'm going to cut the video now, and we'll see y'all after this, or we'll see y'all in the next video. Alright, bye. Alright everybody, we're back after that cut. And so now we're just going to talk about a few things that are upcoming to the channel. So I've been busting my butt leveling a horde character. You guys have no idea. So first off, I forgot that Blizzard had actually revamped the whole leveling process to make it much longer now. So I definitely forgot about the woes that comes with that. But I do have a horde character that is almost at the level to be, you know, proficient in gold farming and all that stuff. So I can start showing you farms that are horde only and stuff like that. So that is probably the only major update that I've got going on. That's actually why I was not able to get a video out yesterday, is because I was just spending all day grinding that character up, because obviously if I can show you guys horde farms, that's obviously a lot better for me in the end. Now, as I did show you guys, anchorweed is probably the only herb that you guys really want to farm, or should be constantly looking for all the time, because it's worth so much. So definitely keep that in mind. That's something that you guys should know. And this spot that I showed you guys today is actually pretty good. I don't know a lot of people that have that spot shown already. So definitely go use that spot if you're watching this video now. In addition to horde only farms, we're starting to get some of the old Lynch King stuff to start to be viable now. Believe it or not. So Wrath of the Lynch King raids are, you know, gonna be I think the next thing. They're gonna become the new big thing. So we'll see how this actually ends up working out, but hopefully it works out pretty well. I will have some old world content coming out for you people that just don't have Battle for Azeroth, or are just sick of Battle for Azeroth, or anything along those lines. I'll have some of that stuff coming out for you guys in the next couple days as well. And yeah, so that's really all I had to talk about. Oh, also we actually gained a lot of subscribers over the past few days. I think we gained probably about 45 subs over the past I say just day, which is actually pretty good. You know, 50 subs is generally the goal when my channel is like in prime every daily upload. That's generally a good goal. So we've been hitting it pretty hard lately, and we've been doing pretty well. So thanks for all the support that you guys have been putting in the comment section down below. So like anything you guys say down below, like, hey, thanks for the video or something like that, you know, it just helps, makes me feel better as a creator, makes me feel like people actually care about what I'm doing, and I'm not just some college student sitting at a computer talking to himself all day. Yeah, so if you guys did enjoy this content, you know, you guys, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, something along those lines down below, and I'll be sure to thumbs up it and respond to it and heart it. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna respond to it. If you don't like ask anything, I'm not gonna be like, hi, you know, because that would be dumb. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can ask them in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to respond to them, because I mean, we're a family, so I expect you guys to help each other out, and I expect you guys to expect me to help you out, because you guys are what keeps this channel going. So thanks for all the support lately, guys, and also check out the links in the description. I have to say that, come on, I'm a YouTuber. Anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.